You are welcome to Nature Nurture Hub, where your love for plants grows into a thriving garden of knowledge and beauty. Imagine stepping into your backyard and picking a crisp, sun-ripened apple straight from your own tree, sweet, juicy, and grown by you. Apple, Malus domestica, is one of the most beloved fruit trees in the United States. Not only because of its delicious harvest, but also because of its beauty through every season. From delicate white and pink blossoms in spring to deep green leaves in summer and glowing red, yellow, or green fruits in fall, an apple tree transforms your garden into a living, breathing story of growth. Growing apples at home may sound like a long, complicated process, but in reality, this rewarding tree is surprisingly beginner-friendly when you understand its basic needs and provide it with consistent care. To begin your journey with apple trees, the first step is choosing the right variety for your climate. The United States has a wide range of climates, from cold northern regions to warmer southern areas, and apples thrive best when matched to the correct growing zone. Some apple varieties love cold winters, while others can tolerate mild ones. This is important because apple trees need a period of winter chill to produce fruit properly. Once you choose a suitable variety, you give your tree the best possible start in life, setting it up to grow strong, bloom beautifully, and produce generously year after year. Apple trees love sunlight. They thrive best when placed in a spot that receives at least 6 to 8 hours of direct sunlight every day. More sun means more energy for the tree, stronger branches, healthier leaves, and sweeter fruit. A bright, open location in your yard or garden is ideal. If your tree is planted in too much shade, it may grow slowly and struggle to produce fruit. Think of sunlight as fuel. The more quality light your tree receives, the better it performs. The soil you use is just as important as the sunlight. Apples prefer well-draining soil that is rich in organic matter. Heavy, compacted soil can hold too much water and lead to root problems, while sandy soil may drain too quickly and leave your tree thirsty. A balanced, loamy soil is ideal. Before planting, mix in compost or aged organic matter to improve the soil's structure and nutrient content. Healthy soil is the foundation of a healthy tree, so taking time to prepare it properly is a powerful investment in your apple tree's future. When it comes to planting apple, Malus domestica, timing matters. The best time to plant is in early spring or fall when temperatures are mild and gentle on the roots. Dig a hole that is twice as wide as the root ball and just as deep. Place the tree carefully in the hole, making sure the graft union is slightly above soil level. Backfill with soil, gently firm it down, and water deeply to remove air pockets. This first watering signals to the roots that it's time to settle in and begin growing. Watering is one of the most important aspects of caring for your apple tree. Young trees need regular moisture to establish strong roots. During the first year, water deeply once or twice a week, depending on rainfall and temperature. The goal is to keep the soil moist but never soggy. Overwatering can be just as harmful as underwatering, leading to root rot and weakened growth. As the tree matures, it becomes more drought-tolerant, but consistent deep watering during hot, dry periods will support better fruit development and reduce stress on the tree. A great way to maintain healthy moisture levels is by applying mulch around the base of the tree. Mulch helps retain moisture, regulate soil temperature, and prevent weeds from competing with your apple tree for nutrients. Use natural mulch such as wood chips, straw, or shredded leaves, and spread it in a circle around the trunk, leaving a small space directly around the bark to prevent rot. Mulching not only benefits the tree, but also keeps your garden looking neat and well-maintained. Fertilizing your apple tree provides the nutrients it needs for strong growth and productive fruiting. In early spring, before new growth begins, apply a balanced fertilizer or organic compost around the base of the tree. This gives it a healthy boost during its most active growing period. Avoid over-fertilizing, as too much nitrogen can result in excessive leaf growth and fewer fruits. A steady, balanced feeding approach is the key to encouraging both lush foliage and abundant apples. Pruning is another essential part of apple tree care. It may feel intimidating at first, but it is incredibly beneficial. Pruning helps shape the tree, improve air circulation, increase sunlight penetration, and encourage the development of strong, fruit-bearing branches. The best time to prune apple trees is in late winter or early spring while the tree is still dormant. Remove dead, damaged, or crossing branches and open up the center of the tree to allow light to reach every section. This not only keeps the tree healthy, but also reduces the risk of disease. As your apple tree grows, it will go through a beautiful life cycle each year. In spring, delicate blossoms attract pollinators like bees, which are essential for fruit formation. Some apple varieties require a second apple tree nearby to help with pollination, while others are self-fertile. Planting more than one apple tree in your garden can significantly increase fruit production and improve the quality of your harvest. By summer, small green apples begin to form, slowly swelling as they absorb sunlight and nutrients. This is an exciting phase that reminds you your patience is paying off. Continue to water consistently and monitor the tree for any signs of stress. Strong, healthy leaves are a sign that the tree is photosynthesizing effectively and building energy for its growing fruit. In fall, your apple tree rewards you with a harvest. The apples begin to develop their final color and aroma. A ripe apple should come off the branch easily with a gentle twist. Harvesting your own apples is one of the most satisfying moments for any gardener. The flavor of a homegrown apple is unmatched, fresh, crisp, and bursting with natural sweetness. However, like any plant, apple, Malus domestica, can face some common challenges. Pests such as aphids, caterpillars, and apple maggots may sometimes appear. The best way to prevent issues is through regular observation. Check your leaves and fruit weekly for any unusual signs such as holes, spots, or discoloration. Early detection allows you to treat problems using natural methods like neem oil, insecticidal soap, or introducing beneficial insects like ladybugs to your garden. Diseases including apple scab and powdery mildew can also develop in humid conditions with poor air circulation. Pruning, proper spacing between trees, and good airflow help reduce the likelihood of disease. Always remove and discard infected leaves or fruit to stop the spread. Healthy gardening habits play a major role in keeping your tree strong and productive year after year. Growing apples is not only about fruit, it is also about connection. You connect with the seasons, the soil, the weather, and the natural rhythm of life. Each stage teaches patience, care, and appreciation for nature's quiet power. For beginners, apple trees are wonderful teachers. They respond clearly to good care, showing you through their growth what they need and when they need it. And this is only the beginning of what you can achieve with apple, Malus domestica. In the next part, we will go deeper into perfect light requirements, ideal temperature ranges for every U.S. climate zone, advanced watering routines for maximum root health, detailed fertilizing and pruning techniques for lush, productive growth, plus more easy solutions to common problems, all explained in beginner-friendly language. The best light for apple, Malus domestica, is full, Direct sun. This means your tree should receive at least 6 to 8 hours of sunlight every single day. Morning sunlight is especially beneficial because it dries off moisture from the leaves and helps prevent fungal diseases. A sunny spot on the south or west side of your yard works wonderfully in most parts of the United States. The more sun your tree receives, the healthier it becomes, and the sweeter and more flavorful your apples will be. Trees grown in full sun develop stronger branches, thicker leaves, and better overall resistance to pests and disease, giving you a much more successful growing experience. Temperature plays a major role in the life of an apple tree. Apple trees are naturally adapted to temperate climates and actually need a period of cold weather, known as chill hours, to produce fruit. Most apple varieties require between 500 and 1,000 hours of cold temperatures below 45 degrees Fahrenheit during winter. This makes them perfect for many parts of the United States, especially in the Northeast, Midwest, and Pacific Northwest. However, there are also low-chill varieties suitable for warmer southern states like California, Texas, and parts of Florida. Once spring arrives and temperatures rise between 60 degrees Fahrenheit and 75 degrees Fahrenheit, your apple tree enters its active growing stage. During summer, it can handle temperatures up to 85 degrees Fahrenheit quite well as long as it receives enough water. Extreme heat above 90 degrees Fahrenheit can cause stress, so providing mulch and deep watering during heat waves will help keep your tree cool and healthy. Now let's go deeper into the correct watering routine for healthy roots, which is one of the most critical factors in successfully growing apple, Malus domestica. The goal is deep, slow, and consistent watering. This encourages the roots to grow downward into the soil, creating a strong and stable foundation. Shallow, frequent watering causes the roots to stay near the surface, making the tree weaker and more vulnerable to dry conditions. For young trees in their first year, water deeply 2 times per week during dry weather. Each watering should soak the soil at least 8 to 12 inches deep. You can test this by inserting your finger or a small stick into the soil. It should feel moist but not muddy. As the tree matures, you can reduce watering frequency to once a week or even once every 10 days, depending on rainfall. During the fruiting season, especially in summer, consistent moisture is essential for juicy, well-formed apples. If the tree is underwatered during this stage, the apples may remain small, drop prematurely, or taste dry and bland. On the other hand, overwatering can suffocate the roots, leading to yellow leaves, weak growth, and root rot. Finding the balance is key. A good rule to remember is this: apple trees prefer deep watering followed by slightly dry soil before the next watering. Fertilizing apple, Malus domestica. The right way is what turns a basic tree into a thriving, fruit-producing powerhouse. In early spring, just as you see new growth starting to emerge, apply a balanced fertilizer such as a 10-10-10 or an organic alternative like composted manure. Spread it in a wide circle around the base of the tree, starting a few inches away from the trunk and extending to the edge of the canopy. This is where the feeder roots are located. These roots actively absorb nutrients and transport them throughout the tree to support leaf growth, flowering, and fruit development. You can also choose slow-release fertilizers if you prefer a low-maintenance approach. These release nutrients gradually over time, reducing the risk of over-fertilization. Avoid using too much nitrogen because it will cause the tree to focus heavily on leaves instead of flowers and fruit. A properly fed apple tree will show steady growth, deep green leaves, and healthy blooming in spring. Pruning for lush growth is one of the most powerful techniques in apple tree care. Many beginners skip this step because they feel nervous about cutting branches, but pruning is actually what gives your tree strength, shape, and productivity. During late winter or early spring while the tree is still dormant, take clean, sharp pruning shears and start by removing any dead or broken branches. These branches serve no purpose and only invite disease. Next, look for branches that are crossing or rubbing against each other. These can damage the bark over time. Remove one of them to give the remaining branch space to grow freely. Then focus on opening up the center of the tree. Apple trees grow best in an open center or modified central leader shape. This allows sunlight and fresh air to move through the tree, reducing disease and helping fruit ripen evenly. Pruning also encourages the development of new fruiting wood. Apples grow on spurs that form on older wood, so a balance between old and new growth is essential. Careful annual pruning helps maintain that perfect balance, leading to larger, sweeter, healthier apples each season. Even with perfect care, apple, Malus domestica, can sometimes face issues. The good news is that almost all common problems have easy solutions. If your tree's leaves start turning yellow, it usually means overwatering or poor drainage. Improve soil drainage and adjust your watering routine to allow the soil to dry slightly between waterings. If leaves have spots or powdery coating, this is a sign of fungal issues such as apple scab or powdery mildew. Increase air circulation through pruning, avoid overhead watering, and remove infected leaves immediately. If your fruit has holes or brown areas, insects like codling moths or apple maggots may be present. You can manage this by using natural traps, neem oil, or protective fruit bags. The earlier you catch the problem, the easier it is to control. Regularly checking on your tree makes you a proactive gardener rather than a reactive one. Another common issue is heavy flowering without fruiting. This can happen if the tree lacks proper pollination. Some apple varieties require a second apple tree nearby to transfer pollen. Planting two compatible apple varieties within 50 feet of each other can dramatically improve fruit production. If space is limited, even a neighbor's apple tree nearby can help solve this problem. Growing apples is not just about gardening, it is about creating a living legacy. An apple tree can produce fruit for decades. It can be a source of nourishment, beauty, and even emotional connection for generations. From fresh eating to baking pies, making applesauce, and sharing baskets of fruit with loved ones, your apple tree becomes a meaningful part of your life. And as your confidence grows, you may expand your garden with more fruit trees, flowering plants, and native species. It all begins with one tree, one seed of intention, and a willingness to nurture life. Apple, Malus domestica, is not just a plant, it is a teacher of patience, care, and reward. As you continue this journey with Nature Nurture Hub, remember that every great gardener starts as a beginner. Mistakes are simply lessons, and every season is a new opportunity to grow better, stronger, and more in tune with nature. Your hands in the soil, your eyes on the leaves, and your heart connected to the earth, that is where true growth happens. If you love learning about seasonal flowering plants, gardening tips, and nature care, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Nature Nurture Hub, your home for year-round garden inspiration. Let's keep growing together.